Hi everyone, it's Lisa. My last video was all about thankfulness. So, in keeping with the month, this card is going to be a thanks so much card. I've kind of just laid everything out here the way I think I want the card to look. So we have Whisper White cardstock, and this is from the Hello Doily stamp. And that's it right here. It's a really big stamp. Zoom out. Really pretty stamp. So, and that was embossed with my Tempting Turquoise embossing powder, which I keep in these containers. I prefer the square ones, but I ran out of that because I can keep the spoon inside with it. And then I decided to go with our crumb cake cardstock. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this down on the card. And this is a standard A2 card of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Oh, here we go. Couldn't find my snail adhesive. So I'm going to put this a little more towards the top and centered from side to side. I think that's straight. Yes. And the next thing I'm going to do is put on my real red satin ribbon. I think that's where I want it. Okay, so to keep that in place, I'm going to just get a couple of glue dots. And I'm also going to put a liner inside of this card later on, a white liner, so the ribbon will be covered. Okay, so that won't go anywhere. And once I get my liner down inside, it's definitely not going anywhere. The next thing I want to do, before I get to the flower and tell you about that, I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which is thanks so much, from the Sincere Salutation set. And I'm going to stamp it in 4 different colors because I'm going to figure out what color I want while you're sitting there watching me. Oops, wrong one. That's thinking of you. We're going to go with Early Espresso. Oops. First. And I love punching out my sentiments because I know that they're always going to be exactly where I want them. It's just easier than, you know, when you're stamping it directly on a card. I'm going to clean that off real quick before I put another color on there. Then I'm going to stamp it in basic black. On my last video, if you watched it, you saw that my stamping didn't come out very good on that one. I have since re-inked this pad, so it's a little more juicy. And I also have a rubber mat down. I mentioned it in the other video. All this is a plumber's rubber, I believe is what they call it. My husband got it for me from like Home Depot or somewhere. I know they have mats also specifically made for stamping, and I will probably invest in one of these days. There's just something about having that underneath you. It helps with the stamping. I didn't realize how helpful it was until I started stamping more. Okay, and now I'm stamping in Marina Mist. Hopefully I've given myself enough room between stamps for my punch. Ooh, that one's a little less than perfect, that S, but I'm not gonna worry about it. And then the last one's going to be in Real Red. And I think I'll do that on another piece of paper. Okay. I'm going to use this designer label punch, which unfortunately we no longer have, nor do we have the hardware that coordinates with it, which I don't understand why they stopped selling it. I mean, it's such a nice set. I really like it, and I really like this punch. And I can always save these, the ones I don't use, for use somewhere else. Okay, like I already mentioned, we no longer have the hodgepodge set that we used to have. It came in a couple of different finishes, and this is the silver. So let's get our card, move this out of the way. And then I'm going to put thing on here like it would go. Okay. So this is, and I'm already saying that I don't want this color. Even though it's the color I used on the flower, Marina Mist. I don't, well, yeah, no, I don't think. It's not awful. But I don't really think I like it that much. And then this one is, that's okay. I don't know. Maybe I do like the other one better. Oh, that was Early Espresso. And then this one, Basic Black, which you usually can't go wrong with Basic Black, usually. You know, maybe I did like the blue one better. The, oops. It's hard to see when things won't stay how you want them. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the Real Red. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to get my Tombow Mono adhesive, I think. Don't see it. There we go. Okay, get a little bit of glue around here. Just putting it on the inside of the rim, very lightly, because it's liquid glue and me, we can get messy real quick, so try not to get too much on here, which I probably always say, and I say that because I always make a mess with liquid glue. Then place this down in there very carefully. Let's make sure it's centered in there the way I want it. Okay, and press all the way around. Okay. And then I'm going to put my brads in. Excuse me, I've been having allergy problems. And I'm just going to bend them over in one direction. I kind of wanted to catch the paper like that. Okay, so I'm going to put a dimensional on this end, and I have it catching the brad so that it doesn't move around on this end. It keeps moving on me. Press. Okay, and then one more in the middle. I really didn't want that up on the frame like that. I just want it, yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to place my flower once again where I want it. The reason I'm not just putting the flower down first is because I kind of want it to, you know, overlap the frame. Okay. I think that's straight. And then press. Okay, now we're going to talk about the flowers. These are from the Paper Daisies. This is the largest one, and that's the medium size. They come in a bunch of different sizes. On this one, what I did, I used my Marina Mist Stampin' Write marker, and I just randomly put little polka dots all over it. And then on this one, I put a couple of capfuls of alcohol in here, and then a drop or two, drop and a half of the Marina Mist re-inker into the container. And then I dipped my flower into there and dried it with the heat tool. And then they were both sprayed with this mixture of Frost White shimmer paint. And what I did is put some alcohol in here and just added the shimmer paint until the mixture looked the way I wanted it, and shook it up. Sprayed that on both of the flowers. Okay, so I'm going to just put, I'm just going to use the mono adhesive right here in the center. Not too much, it will soak through. There we go. Like that. And my petal is over there, over the frame again, like I said. Okay. Then put the top one on. Make sure it's centered the way I want it. There, and I'm kind of don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, and then the next thing I'm going to put on top of that is this button. And the button is from the Brights collection. The Baker's twine is real red. And then this is a corsage pin. This is my first time trying to decorate a pin. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but just haven't gotten around to it, though I have been collecting supplies so that I can do that. So the beads came from different places. This I got from, I want to say Michael's. It could have been Walmart, I don't know. Just a variety of different beads. And then these came on a strand, and these did come from Michael's. Very pretty. That's the one there. And I had another pack of beads. I guess I didn't bring them in here, that I ordered from an art supply company. So the beads, like I said, came from different places. And then I have to hold the beads so they don't slide up and down. And make this section tight. I have here, it's actually a little backing for an earring. I don't know what people use on these to do that. Or even, my main concern was how you make it not poke somebody. So that's why I got the backing for the earrings, and I just keep them in these little containers. I got a set of like 6 of these little containers from a 99-cent store a while back. Okay, I'm looking for my glue dots. So I can put this button on the card. Oh, here they are. Okay. Maybe I should have used, I don't know, it might be fine. A lot of times when I have something with a little bit of weight on it, I like to use the, I'm trying to stick this pin in the right spot. There we go. So it kind of goes a little behind that flower. And then there. It's hidden back there. And then press my button down. That kind of worked out, I guess. And then the last thing I'm going to do, because I really wouldn't want to give this to someone and have them stick themselves accidentally, is I'm going to put another one of these little earring backings on the end of that. And just make sure that tip is covered. I'm sure there's some other way of doing this, but anyway. I kind of like it. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to being with you again. Thanks for watching.